Hi, today's blog is about recovery or recurrence. It's a third in a series of my war on back pain, and we're going to talk about the R, which is hopefully going to be the recovery, not the recurrence. So at this stage you're through the attack, and what that means is the pain is starting to lessen and becoming intermittent. At this stage you're starting to think, well, what can I do? Can I go swimming? Can I go kayaking? Or should I just go back to bed and pull the covers over my face because I'm worried that this is going to start again? Well, of those three decisions, the one I can tell you not to make is going back to bed and putting the cover over your face, because this is the stage at which you could start to get active, but you've got to make the right decisions on the order to do things. So when it comes to recovery, there are three stages. So the first stage is your resolution stage, then there's your robust stage, and then there's your resilient stage. In the resolution stage, the hallmark of the resolution stage is that the pain is starting to become intermittent. Sometimes you have no pain, and other times you have pain, and probably can't quite figure out why it varies. In our jargon at this stage, the pain is often becoming what we call directionally preference, which means your back prefers to move in a certain direction. Fortunately, backs usually have two directional preferences. They either like to bend forward or they like to bend backwards. If it bugs them a little to do both, then we do what we call neutral spine, which is keep them in the middle. But when it's time to become active, what you want to do is choose at first your directional preference. So if you like to bend forward, you might choose your kayaking because it's more of a sitting type activity, and very often with the bending forward goes the sitting. If you like to bend backwards, that might be the time when you go swimming and you do front crawl, or you do some walking, because that's the back moving more into an arch. And once you start to figure that out, then you can start to get active, but while respecting the directional preference. As you continue to improve, you're going to go into the next stage, and the next stage is of your recovery is when you can start doing some more exercise. And it's the one that I call robust. And robust doesn't start at the beginning, but as you move through it, you become more robust. And the stage of robust is really highlighted by the fact that you feel worse as you do more, or you feel worse as the day goes on. In other words, there's a fatigue factor. So rather than it sort of being, I want to bend forward or bend backwards, it's I can't work out as long, or I can't lift as much, I can lift light things. It's no longer about not being able to lift a muffin, but maybe you can't lift the 2-4 beer for the long weekend. So the robust stage is when you start your cardio, you start your strengthening, you start your flexibility. At the beginning, it may have a little bit of a directional preference as well, but as you move through it, you should be able to restore most motions. Your final stage, the one you want to get to, is the one I call resilience. And resilience is when you make mistakes and you don't pay for them. So we all make mistakes. We decide at the end of the winter that we're going to go for a 2-hour bike ride when we haven't been on our bike. We decide we're going to go jogging when we haven't run. So if you make mistakes and you're just sore for a couple of days and nothing comes of it, that to me is the stage of resilience. And you want to get to the stage of resilience, but then of course you'd like to make better decisions so that it doesn't keep happening. Now, resilience, sometimes the problem is that we have some pockets of profound weakness that we're not aware of. General deconditioning, when we're out of shape because of the back, we take care of the robust stage. But in the resilient stage, there's often some profound pockets of weakness that happen because of nerve pressure that we don't even realize are there. And for that to get resilient, you may have to see a spine therapist who understands these areas and these pockets of weakness. And then what you do is you restore your coordination as well as your strength, as well as your movement patterns. And that's what makes you truly resilient and stops you from keep going into the recurrence. See you again soon.